Hello, good afternoon to every magic of you. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every magic of you. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. This is your very own spoken English trainer, professional spoken English trainer. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm live. I'm back again. I'm in flesh. I decided to go live at least for half an hour today, for 30 minutes today. All you people out there, what are you waiting for? Come and join the large number. Come and get connected with me by answering the simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? And the answer is, well, very simple. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? I wanted people to type this answer right away. Come and join me live today. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every magic of you. Good afternoon to all and sundry. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Marvy to welcome you to my channel. Marvy to welcome you to my domain. Marvy to welcome you to my studio. What are you people waiting for? Don't be chicken. Don't get apprehensive or don't panic. Come and join a large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. How are you people doing today? And the answer is, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you had your breakfast? I am talking about the first meal of the day. Have you had your lunch? And have you had your supper? I am talking about the first meal of the day, breakfast. In my previous live session, remember, talking about the correct pronunciation of this word, breakfast, 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 breakfast. Remember, it's not breakfast. Well, it's wrong in the part to say break fast. Always say breakfast, 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 breakfast. Have you had a breakfast? And the answer is yes, I have had my breakfast. No, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, I have had my lunch. No, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, I have had my supper. No, I haven't had my supper. Well, I'm talking about breakfast, lunch, and supper. I'm talking about 3 meals of a day. Well, breakfast is the first meal of the day, and lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third and last and final meal of the day. A day comprises 3 meals. Yes, you heard me correct. A day comprises 3 meals. They are breakfast, lunch, and supper. Have you had a breakfast? Positive answer. Yes, I have had. Negative answer. No, I haven't had. Have you had your lunch? Yes, I have had. No, I haven't had. Have you had your supper? Yes, I have had. No, I haven't had. I am talking about breakfast, lunch, and supper. All you people out there, what are you waiting for? Comment, join in large number. Here I am today. I'm back again. I'm live. Come and join with me. Come and join me. Come and get connected with me. Come live. All you got to do is, well, very simple thing. You need to answer the simple question of mine. How are you doing today? In order to get connected with me, you need to answer the simple question of mine. How are you doing today? And the answer is, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you had a breakfast? All the people out there, answer the simple question of mine. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Well, it's 45 minutes past 12 o'clock. Well, it's 45 minutes past 12 o'clock. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to every man, Jack of you. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you joining me live today. Come and join me in large number. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? Well, I'm talking about spoken English. I always talk about spoken English because spoken English is my subject. Well, I know the ins and outs of spoken English. Well, I know spoken English like the back of my hand. In my today's morning live session, remember, talking about this idiomatic sentence, to know something like the back of your hand means you know everything about that subject, about the place, about that area. I know spoken English like the back of my hand. I know a lot about spoken English, and I talk about spoken English time and again because I am a spoken English trainer. I am a professional spoken English trainer. Yes, you heard me correct, all you people out there. I am a spoken English trainer, a professional spoken English trainer. Come on, come and join the large number. What are you people waiting for? Good afternoon to every man, Jack of you. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all and sundry. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. What about you? Have you had your breakfast? Yes, I have had my breakfast. No, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, I have had my lunch. No, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, I have had my supper. No, I haven't had my supper. Well, if you pay close attention to question number 1, have you had a breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your supper? You discover one thing, that all these 3 questions are based upon present perfect tense. Yes, you heard me correct. I am talking about present perfect tense. And all the 3 questions are based upon present perfect tense. Have you had your breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your supper? All these three questions are based upon present perfect tense. And if you talk about the feature, if you talk about the quality, if you talk about the characteristic feature of present perfect tense, we always use third form of verb. We use past participle. Well, there are three forms of verbs in English grammar for your confirmation: present, past, past participle. Do we use first form of verb or present tense or present? No. Do we use second form of verb or past? No. Do we use third form of verb or past participle? Yes. We use past participle with have and has. Always use past participle with have and has. Have you come? Remember, the verb come I'm using here is third form of come. Have you understood? Remember, the word understood I'm using here is past participle, third form of verb. Have you got my point? Yes, I have got your point. Present perfect tense. I'm talking about present perfect tense. Asterisk. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Real appreciate it joining me live today. Thank you very much. I appreciate it joining me live today and I appreciate your answer. Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want you to get connected with me live today by answering the simple question of mine: how are you doing today? How are you doing today? And the answer is, I am doing pretty well, thank you very much. Asterisk. I'm coming to you. I'm talking to you. I want you to answer the simple question of mine and get connected with me. How are you doing today? And the answer is, I am doing pretty well, thank you very much. I am doing pretty well today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me live today. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. I'm doing pretty well today. Thank you very much. Well, I'm talking about present perfect tense. As far as present perfect tense is concerned, we always go with third form of verb. We always go with V3 form of verb. We also go with past participle. Have you got my point? Well, it's wrong in the part say, have you get my point? Have you got my point? Have you understood? Yes, sir, I have understood. Yes, sir, I have got your point. Have you come? Yes, sir, I have come. No, sir, I haven't come. Have you paid your fee? Yes, sir, I have paid my fee. No, sir, I haven't paid my fee. Have you understood? Yes, sir, I have understood. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Good afternoon to every man, Jack of you. This is a very own KMD.Learn, professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Come and join the large number. What are you people waiting for? It's been more than 14 minutes since I've come live. I made it very clear at the beginning of my session today that I've decided to go live for half an hour. I've decided to go live for 30 minutes. 40 minutes have gone by and 16 minutes more to go. Come on, you people, come and join me and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Thank you very much, Aesthetic, for joining me live today. I really appreciate you joining me. Have you had your breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, sir, I have had my supper. No, sir, I haven't had my supper. Well, I'm talking about breakfast, lunch, and supper. Breakfast is the first meal of the day, and lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third and last and final meal of the day. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jake of you. Good afternoon to all and sundry. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my domain, welcome to my studio. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me. Come in, get connected live today. I've decided to go live at least for half an hour today. Well, 70 minutes have gone by. All you people out there, 30 minutes more to go. 30 minutes more to go. Come and join me. Well, I'm talking about present perfect tense, and I am telling you people that we need to go with third form of verb. We need to go with past participle. We need to go with with form of verb. Well, you can't use second form of verb or first form of verb. You can't use present or past. You need to go with past participle. Past participle. Have you had your breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, sir, I have had my supper. No, sir, I haven't had my supper. Now, if you pay close attention to all these great questions here, you find one thing in common, that in all these great questions I've gone, or I have used, past participle. With three form of verb. Third form of verb. Has your college run today? Well, I'm talking about your college. And as far as your college is concerned, your college comes into the category of third person singular. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about myself. But I'm talking about your college. When I'm talking about your college, I come into the category of first person singular, and you come into the category of second person singular, and I'm talking about your college, and your college comes into the category of third person singular. So my question starts with has. Has your college run today? Remember, run is the first form of verb, ran is the second form of verb, and run is the third form of verb. I'm not using the first form of verb here. I'm not using the second form of verb here. I'm using the third form of verb. Has your college run today? And the answer is, yes, sir, my college has run today. No, sir, my college hasn't run today. Has your college functioned today? Has your college functioned today? Yes, sir, my college has functioned today. No, sir, my college hasn't functioned today. Has your college worked today? Yes, sir, my college has worked today. No, sir, my college hasn't worked today. Well, if you pay close attention to all these great questions, I have done one thing. I have used past participle with three form of verb. Past participle. Third form of word. Remember, I'm talking about present perfect tense, and when it comes to present perfect tense, we always use past participle. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon to every man, Jack of you. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, welcoming you to my domain, welcoming you to my channel, and welcoming you to my studio. Come on, come and join a large number. What are you people waiting for? I'm back again. I'm live again. I'm in flush. Well, 9 minutes more to go. 9 minutes more to go, as I made it very clear at the beginning of my live session today that I've decided to go live for half an hour. It's been more than 21 minutes. 21 minutes have gone by. 9 minutes more to go. Come on. Come and join me. Come and join me live today. How are you people doing today? And the answer is I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? How's your family doing? My family is doing very well. Thank you very much. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, I have had my breakfast. No, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, I've had my lunch. No, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, I have had my supper. No, I haven't had my supper. Remember, I am talking about 3 meals of a day. I'm talking about breakfast, lunch, and supper. I'm talking about a day comprises 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and supper. I'm talking about present perfect tense. Yes, you heard me correct. I'm talking about present perfect tense. And when it comes to present perfect tense, the point to remember here is always go with third form of word. Go with three form of word. Go with past participle. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer, KMD units from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. As I made it very clear at the beginning of my session today that I've decided to go live at least for half an hour. Well, 25 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, 26 minutes have gone by and 4 minutes more to go for me to go off screen. 4 minutes more to go for me to go off stream. So come and join the large number, come on. 3 minutes more to go. Thank you very much for joining me live today. It's time for me to call it a day. It's time for me to take your leave. It's time for me to bid adieu. It's time for me to say bye, but with a promise that we will meet again, the same platform, the same channel, the same place, the same studio, most probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, most probably at 10:30. I want you people to come and join, come and get connected with me, large number, tomorrow at 10:30. Yes, you heard me correct, somewhere between 10:30 11 o'clock. I will come live. So this is the very own KMD units from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Have you had your breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, sir, I have had my supper. No, sir, I haven't had my supper. Remember, we're talking about present perfect tense. And when we talk about present perfect tense, the word we need to go with not present, not past, but past participle. We need to go with past participle. We need to go with third form of verb. We need to go with three form of verb. Grammar does not allow you to go with first and second form of verb. With have and has. Have you understood? Yes, sir, I have understood. I'm afraid, sir, I haven't understood. Have you got my point? Yes, sir, I have got your point. I'm afraid, sir, I haven't got your point. Have you paid your fee? Yes, sir, I have paid my fee. I'm afraid, sir, I haven't paid my fee. Have you decided what to do next? Yes, sir, I have decided what to do next. I'm afraid, sir, I haven't decided what to do next. So this is what you've learned today. You have learned about present perfect tense today. And remember, present perfect tense talks about past participle. Present perfect tense talks about third form of verb, with three form of verb. Thank you very much, all you people out there, for joining me live today. Thank you very much, Aesthetic. Thank you very much, Celine. Thank you very much for joining me live today. With that, it's time for me to call it a day. Thank you very much. Do take a very good care of yourself and have a wonderful day.